now it's no, it's fine. The sounds work. The sound works. Okay. Oh, now it's no, it's fine. Okay, one. No, this is alright. Good. Yeah. Okay. 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 Now this is done. Yeah, I'm capito. Go on. Okay. Can I hear you now? Yeah. So, who are you, man? Tell me about you. How old are you? Where you live? Okay. Let's see if it works here on this television. I'm doing alright, man. How are you? Right. So it works. I'm doing alright, man. That's nice. Yeah, I gotta get practical with this. I'm not sure how to see the chat all the time, but I'll work it out. I'm from Azerbaijan, Baku. Is Baku your name, your nickname, your city? I'm a bit ignorant on the topic. Good. But is Baku your name, or is this the name of your city? Right, let's set up. City, okay. And what's the main language that you guys speak there? I guess it cannot be English, right? It's Azerbaijan. Is that the language as well? How do you say that? It's Azerbaijani language. Right, right. And how old are you? And what's your name? If you want to share it, Piper Viz. I'm looking for the remote here. I have no idea where it is. Probably, yeah, no, there's no remote here. I need to use this one. Close to Turkish, like Italian and Spanish. Really? Okay. How do you say hello, Piper Viz? Can you type it? Maybe I can pronounce it. And how old are you? I think you're 25, something like that. Salam. Oh, salam alaikum. Salam. Okay. Are you Muslim? And again, how old are you if you want to share, of course? Don't feel forced. Just ask to make sure it's understood that I'm asking that. If you want to share, of course. Okay, I'm trying to figure my way out here on my TV. So I'm very techy, but sometimes I feel stoned and it's harder to get to the point I want to get to. Okay, Yeah, I guess I can do that. Maybe. Yeah, necessarily. And tell me how long you're not Muslim, so you're an atheist, are you Christian, Catholic, Buddhist? And how long have you been following me? If you've been following me for a while. If you say, hey fellas, at least you watched my videos, so you must be a fan or something like that. I've been off YouTube for a while now, so I lost touch with you guys. But it's very nice to be back. I like to connect with my audience again. It's very nice. This is very nice, being live and speaking with you. So yeah, let's do that. So let's see, I'm working my way through. Oh, of course, I need to change the account. So first time I watched your videos more than 10 years ago. Okay, which one caught you first? I don't know, the one about traveling, the one about the Polish girls, or maybe learning Italian. Tell me. I'm gonna go, no, I'm just gonna sign out. The Polish one, of course. But you're not Polish yourself. How did it happen that you came across my Polish video and you liked it so much that you started following me? Because Poland has nothing to do with you. Then I watched all videos. That's nice, thank you. I like that very much. You know, the Polish video is important to me. So I need to sign out from my account here on my computer. Well, this is not my computer, but more or less. Okay, now I can enter as a guest. Okay, let's see if it works here. The Polish video. No, don't allow. I don't want to do that here. Yes, I agree, good humor. And so, you don't want to show your age, I understand. But if, you know, you watched my video 10 years ago, right? So what says, oh, you should record the audio? No, don't allow. You know, even if you were 12, 13, I think you were older, but I think you were like in your 19s, you know, 19, 20, 21 years. So now you're not 30 yet, but you're about to be. I think you're 25, to be honest. No, don't allow. Okay. So I have lots of Polish friends, probably that's why. Seriously, so cześć, Polish. Right, and so give me a second. And you're 32 years old. Well, yeah, I'm still older than you, man. But nice to hear that. All right, and do you live in your country or you moved somewhere else? How come you have Polish friends? In your company, there are a lot of Polish people. What's going on? Tell me more about you. Then I moved to Italy for studies. Oh, so you do speak Italian a little bit, I'm sure, right? You do speak Italian. All right. I still don't know your name. All right, a little bit, un po'. Good. I still don't know your name. I'm sure, you know, even if it's a very difficult name from Azerbaijan, I'm sure, at least in Italy, they found a nickname, a short version of your name, or they learned to say your name in your way or another way, but you made it through. So if you want to share your name, just your first name. Right, architecture, but in English. In Italy, seriously, where? Where did you do that? So you studied architecture in Italy, but in English. Your name is Parviz. Oh, okay, P Parviz, Parviz. Okay, Parviz. Okay, I hope I pronounce it correctly. So you studied architecture in Italy, but in English, I think in the north or in Calabria, because in Calabria, I know our university does that. So maybe in Calabria or somewhere in the north. Florence, yeah, in the north. Well, yeah, that makes sense. You know, like I always stumble across people that don't want to learn English whatsoever, right? Because we're Italian or whatever from any part of the world. But guys, English is our modern lingua franca. It's what we need to speak with each other without asking the other person to find a very difficult language. Because for some people, English is the only language they speak, one. Two is the language that everybody somehow should learn because in travels, in business, you are gonna use that, at least in the West and in the East and all over the world. So it's not a matter of choice that the English language is imposing over you. It's accepting our reality. It's accepting that we live in 2024, where if you learn English, you're free to move easily in the world and to speak with everybody else without an interpreter, which, of course, the interpreters do a very well job, but you need to pay them to do that job. So if you know English, you are more free to move and speak. Okay, I need to go here. Good. Right. Parvis, 32 years old. What's your job, man? What's your job? If you want to share it. Yes, English is important if it's not the only language. I don't know why the chat goes away because I clicked on live chat. If I click on top chat, all right, maybe I leave top chat. So yes, English is important if it's not the only language. Yeah, that they speak or spoken. Yeah, yeah, but in some environments, English is the only language that you can really speak because even if you have an Italian and a Spanish and a German, they're gonna speak English probably. I found myself in those environments. Of course, I was mainly in the UK, but even all around Europe, even in Poland, I spoke English. And, you know, it's a very good part of Poland spoke English, and that was easy. So I'm an architect working mostly for restoration of monuments in Italy or in Azerbaijan or even all over the world with some projects and business partners. Right. In Azerbaijan mostly, I see. And it's there where you have your Polish colleagues. Because I had a Polish flatmate. I don't remember if he worked in architecture, but I'm sure he was some kind of, in the scientific area of working. He wasn't a humanitarian or humanistic literature, passionate. So I remember he was more into math, and so probably he worked in that field, in architecture, engineering, whatever it is. I don't think he was an accountant, so but he was into numbers. Yeah, I'm a bit thirsty now. Is it hot there, Parvis? Is it hot? Is the weather hot? The temperature? I used to go lots of students' festivals around Europe, that's why. All right. Yes, that's the life of an Erasmus student. I always said in my videos that, yes, you're either Erasmus or you worked and lived somewhere else and in other places, so you start, yeah, it's kind of hot, the weather is kind of hot. Yes, you start traveling. I know I lived in the UK mostly, but I lived in Spain, I went to France, I went to Germany. You visit other places when you start having this European mentality of traveling and having people all over the world in your place and you going there. So yeah, it's nice. It's getting cooler there. Yes, Here too, actually, but it's not done yet. Hot weather is still coming. And yeah, now I need to do something on my phone, but I saw that if I start, changing the screen on my phone, you guys not gonna hear me anymore. So, used to backpack travel a lot. Seriously, that's the thing. I always travel light. I only travel with my backpack. I mean, yeah, I would say never. In the last years, I've never taken a piece of luggage with me. Always the backpack. Ironically, I bring more stuff if I have to go closer, because I'm just closer. So I feel that I can be heavier if I have the car. But if I travel somewhere far, I travel light. That's the answer. You need to travel light. You need to travel light. So what can I do here? So right. So I need to change. Okay. Met many people all around, fun party, interesting people. Yes. You know what the thing is? The thing is trying to keeping it alive after your teenage years. After your teenage years, you kind of get rooted where you work and you travel always less. You can change that, but you generally travel during holidays, whilst back in the day, you were, at least I was always traveling and I was always planning my next trip. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the like. I think Parvis is you. Yeah. Have you used Couchsurfing? Back in the day, it was a thing. Yes, it was a thing. I never heard of it anymore. But yeah, I have an account. I'm sure it's still up. And I either offered my couch, and I was even looking forward to going somewhere else, but I never actually did it. I never went anywhere, and nobody ever came here through couch surfing. But of course, I made online friends that I visited thanks to YouTube, and they came here as well. And not all the same people. Some people I just went there. Some people just came here, or both. But yeah, I didn't use couchsurfing as a service to do that. Fortunate, I would say, because my social networks and YouTube helped me do that. Right. So I met many people using it after a quarantine. It's paid service. Seriously, it's paid service, and the host and the guest get anything out of it, or just couch surfing? Well, that's smart. They capitalized on something. Yeah. Call them stupid. That's nice. Okay, here's the. Yeah. How do I do that? God. So just having an account, you have to pay. I see. Well, it makes sense. They built the community, and now they capitalize on them. It's life. It's normal. Okay, let's get here. I'm sending love to my love. Okay. So let's open this TV now. Let's turn this TV on. Purvis. And are you on holiday now? Because of August and summer? Or you're working in this period? Thanks for your videos, man. I got back my student times every time I watch. Yeah, I'm glad for that. All right. And yeah. It was a good time, man. Now, these live videos are interesting. Last day of vacation, seriously, but do you have the beach there? Do you go to the beach? Do you have the beach there? Is it something to go swimming in your area? Yes, of course. Well, it's not so obvious because I I apologize, but I haven't figured out where you exactly are at the moment. So Azerbaijan is in the Middle East, I suppose. Caspian Sea. All right. Well, I should go there probably because I've never heard of it. Okay. Good. Let's see if it works here. Yes, it works. Okay. Good. The only thing is I'm on my phone, but this is manageable. Okay. With their 50 euros tobacco. Seriously? Wow. Are you gonna offer me a coffee at least and show me around? Well, I can offer you a coffee if you show me around. So, yeah. But 50 euros from where? From Florence? Oh, no. Okay. I understood. I understood. So, like this. Yeah, of course. Didn't think about it. Stupidly. I can catch at your place. Should I go through couch surfing, or this is a deal now? I can catch at your place without couch surfing. It's a word of a man to another. From Rome. Okay. Okay, good to know. I may come, actually. Okay, here it's going as well. Nice. Okay, good. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How's life, man? How you've been doing? All good, man. Normal life. I'm basically doing what I did on YouTube, but in real life. I kept traveling, but on my budget, and I teach English almost full time, and I teach Italian as well. But I almost do everything online. For example, I worked while I was in Africa. So yeah, I'm basically doing what I was doing on YouTube, but in real life. And yeah, I miss YouTube a lot. YouTube is like my teenage life. I all lived it on YouTube. It didn't matter where I was. I just stayed on YouTube and made a video about my experiences. So that was nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So something is not going as it should, though. I don't know why. Maybe this one. Let's see if the problem is this one. I think the problem is this one, to be honest, but let's check. Oh yeah, probably this. Let's see. No, it's not. There were a time I couldn't find your videos. Yeah, man, because they were down. If you read the title, it says that I re-uploaded them. Then I checked. Yeah, I re-uploaded them, exactly. And, you know, it's bad because I had 3 million views that I lost, which is a shame. And now, you know, all the videos have only the views they reached after re-uploading them. So it's bit it's a bit of a pain for me. Like, I always think about it like an experience I had to have, but you know, if I had controlled myself more, I wouldn't have deleted all my videos on YouTube just because it didn't feel nice anymore. Yeah, but you know, I had them on again, and now they aren't there. I thought you left YouTube. That's why you removed them. Oh yes. No, I never left YouTube, to be honest. I had some partners that wanted to work with me, and then I had some problems with some videos I uploaded, and so for a while I took, I stopped making videos. But it's always my passion. It's always been my passion, and I think it will always be my passion. You know, even regarding acting, I did some acts, in theater or on movies, but yeah, YouTube is kind of like my house, you know. YouTube is my place where I think about the videos, or I can stream, I live stream, I can make videos, I can act in them, I can make other people act in them. So it's my house, and it's nice to be here. Yeah, good. So this is my studio, this is my wall, and yeah, last travel was in Africa. I think I was last time was in Africa in May or April, something like that, or probably March, last March. I don't remember. But it should be this year, yes. It would be nice, you know, to interact somehow. Yeah, there are ways to stream on all platforms, but at the moment I would just want to stream on YouTube, this one. But yeah, you can stream on all platforms, and I like to have all the comments visible somehow. Yeah, all your comments now are visible if I click on top chat. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay. It's very hot now. I am very hot now. So what's plans for the for future YouTube projects? Well, some ideas, but I have to be honest. I'm fortunate, I would say, although I love my job. This is a passion I can do while not working. Because work comes first at the moment. I need to sustain myself. So yeah, many ideas, but I like people to you know, even give me ideas. What would you like to see, for example, Purvis? What is something that you would like to see on my channel? All right. Well, I like your old videos, but it doesn't mean you should go that way. I like my old videos too. I don't know if they are too old for nowadays standards, but I like my old videos. The style, the editing, etc. Is there anything else that you like on YouTube? Maybe that I'm not aware of? Okay. So hot, so hot, so hot, so hot. Maybe you should post him. Sorry, I'm very rude. Maybe you should post same kind commentary for travels you've been doing. Correct. Correct. I thought about that. I wrote about Hong Kong. I didn't write about America, but I have many memories. Yeah, they're fun. Yeah. I think that would be a good idea. Right. So tell me, how do you relax? How do you chill? Do you watch Netflix? Do you watch YouTube? You do to chill a little bit. Gonna smoke a cigarette, which is not a good thing, but it's gonna be quick. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I would buy a big house where we both could live. I'm a YouTube person. Sometimes Netflix, some good smoke. Yeah. Blink, blink, and blink you back. Wink, wink, wink. I'm sorry for forgetting. Oh. Yeah, man, I'm exhausted. First of all, because of the heat, and second of all, I would say, yeah, I've done a lot, man. I know it doesn't seem so because I'm off the scene, but I've been doing many things in my life. And relax is never enough when in your 30s. You know, in my 20s, if I had slept 5 hours or even less, 3 hours, 2 hours, or one night awake, I will be okay. Now, I have yeah, I'm gonna say it. I have a virus, a belly disease. So I got the normal flu, but I don't get the flu. But my intestine is bad. So yeah, I've been feeling, I've been feeling very bad. This fucking shadow. Yeah, me too. I cannot get enough sleep nowadays. It's impossible. But yeah, with this virus, which it's basically the flu without having the temperature high. So I feel like vomiting, and even in the toilet, it's a big bang, boom. So yeah, I feel dehydrated and exhausted. Yeah, in my 20s, man. I slept everywhere. I slept any time of the day. It's just a different body, man. Uh, you know, I don't know how you look like, man, but if you work out and you eat healthy, you go to sleep, you don't smoke too much, you get healthier. But in my 30s, I always try to, and I'm trying to always make my vices part of who I am rather than focusing on, sleeping well, eating well all the time. Yeah, discipline is very important. But sometimes, for example, now I'm on holiday, even if I'm exhausted, I'm doing what I like. For example, smoking a cigarette, being on YouTube. So I think in your 30s, even if you look a little bit exhausted, it's part of being in your 30s. Yeah, in your 30s, you start to look at your organs, definitely. And I never understood when I was younger, your limits, don't exaggerate. I was an extra doer. I always did more than what I was supposed to do. And it's nice now to just chill a little bit more without exaggerating. I'm not partying every night. Yeah. Yeah, I can sleep on a rock as well back then. I slept on a beach. On a beach, and I slept on the street, to be honest, in Spain. Nothing fucking shocked me anymore. No, no, I get shocked now. It's just yeah. In your 20s, you're a machine. In your 30s, you're a thinking machine. You know, I can move my machine when it's plausible and when it's better to move my machine and nice. I don't party just because. But I still like partying. There's a meme on Facebook or somewhere where it says, once I slept on the street in Florence, like a night, like you slept a night there, or just had a nap for 5 minutes in Florence on the floor. I was saying there was this meme saying that party like you're in your 20s, work like you're in your 30s, relax like you're in your 40s, something like that. There's an age for everything. Yeah, I've never said this in a video, but basically, when you, at least in Spain, but I think everywhere, I slept with homeless people in the street, and there's a hierarchy. There are rules. You don't just get a spot close to McDonald's and wishing that nobody comes there asking you for anything. If you get a spot on the street and you sleep there, there's a kind of organization that manages who gets what and shares that thing with all the people on the street that sleep on the street. There's an organization and there's a hierarchy. Yeah. And I remember they were all nice with me because I was nice. I am a nice person when I can be a nice person. I generally prefer being nice if there's nothing to be mad about. And yeah, they were really nice. They were like, "You're Italian. What are you doing here in Ibiza by yourself?" And I told them why I was there, and I was about to leave for 2 days. In 2 days, and they welcomed me in the streets. Yeah. So it was night for the whole night, drunk. Luckily, didn't get robbed. Yes, well, yeah, but Florence, Florence is nice. I mean, everywhere there's robbery and criminals, but Florence is nice. So, but yeah, you didn't fall asleep, or at least you fell asleep for a few hours, 1, 2 hours at max. Yeah, I slept even naked on the beach in Ibiza. But yeah, those are things that you're supposed to do. It's good that you did it because these experiences must be done. So you're from Azerbaijan. I don't have anything close to Azerbaijan. Till morning, yes. Were you alone or with your friends? In Cosenza, my home city, in my homeland in Calabria, Italy. Calabrian spicy pepper. Do you know Calabria? We're famous for the spicy pepper. Oh, alone. Well, yeah. So I understood you. Yeah, it's quite of an experience. Actually, they left me €5. I fell asleep on the floor in those days in Ibiza, and when I woke up, I had €5 close to me, and it was nice that nobody stole those €5. You visited Bari and Matera last December. Oh, did you like it? Next time you're here, tell me. Let me know. So 2 years ago, I had a long beard. Oh, you loved it. It was the first time there, right? And do you travel alone or you travel with some friends or yeah? I hate this shadow on my face. It's very boring and annoying. South Italy hits different. It was with friends. Yes. I can't, stop myself from talking about it because Italy is all beautiful. I'm from the south, so of course I'm going to speak about the south. I have to say the south is very welcoming. At first, we look at you guys coming from other places. Even we look at people coming from the north. We judge them, but if we believe they're friendly and they're friends more than friendly, because friendly can be just an attitude. Yeah, we're very welcoming. We share everything. We eat together. We drink. We sing. We dance together. So it's very nice. I love the South. I love the South. Okay. Right. And do you like football as well? What are your passions? What do you like apart from music? Do you know some sports? Yeah, you love South mentality. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. Some people see the South just as part of their vacation. Even people from the South sometimes they just work abroad or in the North and they come back in the South because yeah, they come back here because they feel it's a very good place for vacations, but not to, you know, a very good place to live the entire year. And I disagree with them because you can build your life in the South. It's not that easy probably, but it's doable. Not much of a sport person. Often going to the gym. All right. Well, going to the gym is it's being sporty. It's not a sport probably, but bodybuilding and weightlifting can be considered a job. Okay. Nice. And what other languages do you speak? Watching some time football. Yeah, I support my city team, the team of my city. And yeah, 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 yeah. Damn it, I do look depressed though. Fucking exhausted. I'm on my red pillow. Have you heard of Club Karabag? No, what's that? Have you heard Club Karabag? No, no, tell me. What's that? Yes, they're competing for Champions League now. Seriously, it's a new team. I never heard of it. That's your club. All right. But not because it's of your city, it's because you support it, right? Our team of my city is in Serie B, which is the B League of the Italian football championship. I hope the audio is high enough, the volume. I'm a kind of slow typer, sorry. Don't worry. I wish there was a way to have you here, with your microphone, to hear your voice and to speak. I don't know how can I do that. Well, first of all, would you be willing to speak with your voice in this live session, to join the live session with your voice, Pervis? Because if it's not something that you would like to do, I don't even start thinking about how to do that. Yes, possible. So, do you have Zoom, first of all, or Skype? Zoom or Skype? Do you have Zoom or Skype? You have both. Okay. So, let's try on Skype. Try to look for me. Both are Joseph Safe or Giuseppe Turchiaro. The image is me with long hair looking from the profile side. I'm wearing a black shirt and black trousers, and I'm at an airport. So there's a blue background because there's the sky. If you can find me, add me because I'm gonna open Skype now, so I can call you there. At least I'll try. So let me know when you start looking for me, or if you find me, because if you find me, then I open Skype, and then I'll try to make it work. Okay, you preferred Zoom? Shall we go on Zoom? You preferred Zoom? Yeah, it's Joseph Safe or Giuseppe Turchiaro. I don't remember the exact nickname on Skype, but yeah. I can read you. Please remind me the nickname, please. Yes, it's Joseph Safe or Giuseppe Turchiaro on Skype. But basically, there's me from the side. The image is the one I have on Facebook. So it's it's me from the side at the airport. I was at the Venice airport. Yeah. So as soon as you find me, oh, in 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Um, with Zoom, it would be all right, but not even on Zoom, right? You can't on Zoom right now either, correct? How's the Zoom account? Uh, but right now, do you want to join the session now? And on Zoom, you don't need the account. You need the meeting. You need the meeting details so you can join the meeting. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, oh, bésame mucho. Right. Maybe that's another idea. Could be. Let's check. All right. What's going on here, mate? You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? There were 3 accounts. Wow, okay. Which one with the profile picture like that? Added all. Okay, so I should go on Skype. Let's go 1 second. I'm downloading Skype. Should one? Probably. Okay, Parvitz. I tried to call you on Skype. It says you're unavailable at the moment, but I think no Copilot. Go to sleep. But I have to use another device. Why is this for? Should be more. Okay. 3, 4. How is that possible? 5. Okay. Jesus. Skype. Okay. Hello, Barbies. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Okay, I just need to see if people can hear it from the live. Let me check. What's up? Okay, I just need to see if people can hear it from the live. Let me check. Okay, you can speak, Parvis, please. Okay, you can speak, Parvis, please. Okay, Parvis, you there? Nope. Parvis, you there? Hello, Parvis.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you from the live as well. Okay. Good.
Okay.
So you're 32 years old from Azerbaijan. How far are we? If you put it on Google Maps, if you put Cosenza in your city, how far are we?
Something around 3,000 kilometers or something like that, probably.
All right.
It's like
Mhm.
flight, I think, 4 hours now, maybe.
Yeah, not that much of a flight. Okay, that's nice.
Yes.
And what are you gonna do this evening? Do you have any plans? Anything planned to do?
Yeah, tomorrow I have to work, so now I'm with my parents' house.
Right.
It's like a summer house.
Right.
So we are just drinking a tea, eating, I don't know, watermelon stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And swimming a little bit.
Good.
Back to home to pack. So tomorrow I will go to work. So it is a little bit in the countryside, so I have to drive there.
I see.
In the morning.
Okay. And do you have siblings? Or do you live with your parents alone?
No, I just visited them, but usually I live in a different city, which is in the mountains. I mostly work there now for like half a year already, maybe more. But I've been in vacation, so I visited some friends, some families. Now, like in a half an hour, maybe I'll leave. go packing my ship for
Right.
tomorrow.
I see.
Uh,
And what is your if you have more, what are your suggestions to travel safely, quickly, and comfortably?
hmm. I think you mean general, like which one is the more priority, or what do you mean?
To travel either by car or by airplane. But what are some suggestions? For example, don't forget to take this and put it in your bag at the
Ah,
night before. Yeah, your suggestions to travel comfortably.
ah.
Yeah,
It's traveling comfortably. I think it's abstract for age. Like in the early 20s, like we talked before, like it was fine to travel with a backpack, sleep wherever you want, or meet some people, just crash around, you know.
yeah,
But after a while, you want to more, more maybe comfort. I used to go take connection flights, maybe 3 connection flights for somewhere, but I cannot do now. If it's like a little bit expensive to buy a direct one, maybe go that way
yeah,
if you are want.
yeah. I think
Um,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
safety is depends on if you are a woman. It's a little bit different, I think. In nighttime, maybe, or traveling alone in generally.
Yeah.
Uh, I think like for women, if they can keep, I don't know, some pepper spray with them in
Yeah.
case or something.
Yeah.
But for men also, like if for safety, I don't know. It's a train, by the way, passing by.
Yeah, yeah. Also, you're outside, or the station is close to your house.
Actually, it is kind of train like a regionale.
Right.
Station is nearby. Actually, it's passing next to my, you know, next to our garden.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It's
yeah.
next to that, like,
Do you speak other languages? English, the Azerbaijan language. Is there any other languages?
yes, I speak also Russian.
Russian, да.
Да, конечно.
Нет, нет. На здравие.
На здравие is like a Polish one, but на здоровье,
На здоровье,
it's
yeah. Okay.
на здоровье, it's more Russian, yeah.
Yes, yes, it's all right. But is
And
it?
some Turkish as well. I speak
But
Turkish as
but
well.
in order, which is the highest language? Where you are more proficient in the language and the least one.
I think English one. I studied in that language. I actually had the papers in that language. I don't know, had many meetings. I think the English one is the most proficient one.
Yes. Okay.
But for Turkish one, I can speak in a way that I could sound native.
Right.
I don't
How
know
so?
much.
But why is that? Because it's your language is similar because of that.
It's also similar. It's because of similar. It's also because I used to watch a lot of Turkish television when I was younger, much
Right.
younger.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
I watched many movies, many, I don't know, cartoons
Right.
in Turkish. So, but I don't know the technical words or something. I couldn't talk technical
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
anything.
You could fake with many quotation marks. You could fake to be Turkish if you are speaking about family, traveling, eating, sleeping, right?
Yeah, it's can talk, yeah, maybe, but I mean, not technicality.
Yeah.
I don't know some basic technical words
Right.
that are related to, let's say, architecture.
Right.
Yeah.
And what about prepositions or articles? Do you think you mix them up or you have a good control in Turkish as well?
The grammar is really similar. It's super similar.
Yeah.
There's like a difference in endings.
Right.
Like in Turkish also Turkish also Azerbaijan language. They are Altay group of language. They have all the articles, and we don't really have articles, but it's like the root of the word changes all the time. Like it's like a German. You add some words
to the end of
end
it.
of it.
Yeah, and you make a longer word that makes sense. You mean something else. I see.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Language this.
So my first one, I would say English, just because I use it more. But of course, I'm a native Italian speaker, so that's, I have native proficiency. But English is the one I use for work, and I use it every day. Then Italian. I speak, so Spanish to me is not like a foreign concept. When they speak, I can follow, and of course I can speak like you about la comida, comer, desayunar, cómo estás. Puedo hablar un poquito de español porque he vivido ahí, but I don't have a fluency that, if I put myself in a Spanish environment again, I'm sure I won't die. But yeah, it's not. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I would make so many mistakes. But we would make each other being understood, just because I'm Italian, they're Spanish. We can understand each other just by being close culturally, in the language is very close because it's a Neo-Latin language. So yeah, Spanish, I would say I would feel comfortable in being in a Spanish environment. French, je prends un petit peu de français parce que je l'étudie à l'école, mais je n'ai pas français tous les moments. So I just said I speak a bit of French because I studied it at school or university. However, if you put me in a French environment, if I find somebody nice with me, that they would allow me to make mistakes and help me and speak slowly, yes. Otherwise, I don't feel strong in French. Like, yeah, it's better than being in Azerbaijan, because I don't speak Turkish. Do you guys speak English? Like, are you normal? Like, guys there speak English as well?
I mean, nowadays, young generation mostly know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before, I think, like, because the Azerbaijan was in the Soviet Union, and this Russian influence and stuff.
Yeah.
We used, our lingua franca used to be like Russian.
Right.
Because we've been in Soviet Union for a long time and stuff. But I mean, our generation started losing it.
Right.
Like losing that language, not learning, or just directed towards to English maybe. Yeah, right. But nowadays also, like, young generation mostly, they know they can at least communicate something. But yeah, it's English more and more every year, I think.
Yeah. And to me, it's a good thing. To you?
I mean, yeah, it's a good thing for also many things. Knowing different language as well is opens different kind of literature for you. Yeah, because after learning English myself, I actually started learning it with the movies and with the song lyrics and stuff. And after I learned it, I had like access to big different data, which I can read, I can improve myself.
Yeah.
Because there's like there's also books in Azerbaijani and stuff, but I mean, after I learned English, let's say, I improved myself a lot in a professional field as well. I mean, not just other things. Or like if you are you have a question, just in a minute you Google it and you get the answer. So this is how it driven me to learn.
Yeah, this is the main thing. Actually, the main things are that with English you have the doors open on the internet. It's basically, if you want to find the newest and the deepest piece of information, generally English is the answer, unless you're looking for a local thinker, philosopher that wrote a book in that language. So, all right. But otherwise, generally the information is spread worldwide instantly in English. So this is the first thing. And the second thing is, at least for me, well, it's 14 years ago, but when I learned English seriously in the UK, I learned a part of me that is universal, international. Like I don't feel bounded and limited by my cultural beliefs and way of living. Yes, I welcome them. Yes, I accept them. Yes, I share them. However, I learned that there is an archetypical way of putting yourself in the world, out in the world, that if you learn a language that is just spoken, that it's not connected, that you get offended by something said in a language because you just understand it's a means of communication. With English, you can work on yourself with a free, with a peace of mind, with a kind of detached but at the same time present way of being, which is in English to me. Like when I speak English, we could speak about everything. That I wouldn't take anything personal. Not either if you're speaking about neither if you're speaking about the UK, America, or Italy, because I understand we're traveling on a we're using a language to communicate, and we're traveling on waves where we both are sailors on those waves. You're not trying to sell me your thing, and I'm not trying to sell you my thing. We're using English just to communicate and interact, because we couldn't. If you hadn't gone to Florence, so you wouldn't speak a bit of Italian. I don't speak Russian. You don't speak Spanish, for example. What would we use? Now we're talking without the language barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to me it's very beautiful. And by the way, Pavis, it's
No, no.
yeah.
Okay.
No, no, please tell me. I'm about to go, but please tell me.
It's like
Yeah.
knowing a different language, like, I mean, learning different language itself is like, it creates new kind of personality in you.
Yes,
But
correct.
at the same time, also,
Definitely.
like, if you get into different cultures,
Yeah.
starting to, I mean, using English or whatever, there's in every person's mind from the childhood, there's some stuff that always sticks in a way that you think it is the only way it is. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes. And no,
That-
yeah.
So you see, like, you travel, you see, meet other people, you see, like, no, this can be different.
Yeah.
It's no axioma on that.
Yeah.
You know,
It-
it's this way. You start to tolerate, like, okay, this is another way to live, let's say,
Right.
or another way to do
Yes.
this thing.
It's I don't yeah, I don't want to exaggerate because I'm not like a light guy that I'm just in enlightenment, etc. But it enlightens you in a way, because for two reasons. Well, with a language that it's not you're emotionally connected to your soul so deeply that whatever you hear in the language can move you. If you have a trauma, if you had attached joy or pain to that word or that environment, with English you cannot see it from a higher point of view. Like, okay, let me narrate this situation or this past experience that is now emerging, and with English you can just give it a different perspective. One, and when you travel and you use English, you see that the story of your life, the things that culturally you lived, are just a different drawing of a different artist in another place of the world. So you kind of see the pattern in things, and you give it a mature, collocation in your life and in the description of yourself and in the life of others. So yeah, it just for me, it's like my adult language. Of course, it can be someone else's, Spanish can be someone else's adult language, but I feel that I entered the world for real, that I don't have to think just about Calabria, Cosenza, Italy. I entered the world thanks to English, because I can meet you, a guy on the internet, and speak English in an adult way, which I wouldn't been able to do just with one language. And I could travel, I could meet you in your place, and you showed me around, and we would use this channel, this language, to communicate, and you would just narrate me what when you were a child it looked, but like it's just the way it is. In English, it's just one way of being in your city, in your country, but you can travel and see many other realities thanks to English somewhere else. Yeah. Anyway, Purvis, thank you very much. I'm about to go because I'm not afraid to say it. I want to watch the football Milan, not because I support Milan, but because with my father sometimes we watch some football teams so playing. So I'm gonna go now because it's gonna start. But the live is gonna go on. So if I see some comments, I'm gonna speak. But probably during the match, I'm gonna mute myself. But I'm really focusing on these lives. I don't wanna end the live now. But yeah, but I need to move to another house, so I'm gonna drop Skype now. All right, man.
Nice, man.
It
Thanks for your time, and it was nice to talking to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for videos, man, and
It's a
it's
pleasure.
been they always remind me the times of my student years, also some kind of international festivals.
Yeah.
It's always give me that memories.
Yeah.
Thanks for your videos, man.
Thank you for reminding me to be here, and thank you very much. It's a pleasure for me to remember those days as well.
You come down here. Come to Baku in any time.
Sure.
You have my Skype now, so
Sure.
you can crash. You can crash at my place.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you here again in the future.
Okay.
See you, Pavis. Bye, bye.
Ci vediamo.
Ciao, bello. Bye, bye. Okay, thank you, Parvis. It was very nice, and thank you for inviting me to your place. I may actually accept because you know I'm a traveler. I may actually come. So good to know. Please keep in touch. I have you on Skype. You cannot go anywhere now. You should change your name, surname, and Skype account. I'm kidding. I'm not a stalker. Thank you for being here, and thank you for reminding me the good old days we had where I made these videos for people to laugh about, you know, parties and teenage events. It's very nice. I remember my university years at the University of Glasgow in Calabria with so much pleasure because these videos really helped me go through the most difficult times. Okay, thank you very much, Pebbles. As I said, now I'm gonna move to my parents' house, but I don't want to end the live, although I have just a little battery, so it may end by itself actually. 5%, so I gotta be fast. So I'm gonna go to my parents' house, and before the match starts, I'm gonna still be here. And yeah, if there is somebody else, please interact. Okay. And yeah, what Parvis was saying, the personality, definitely, man. You know, I think when you speak many languages, especially when you have a very strong one, as English is for me, yeah, you have a new personality. You know, some people say, learn a new language, gain a new soul, right? Because in English, ultimately, you will feel and experience things differently. So your response will be different, your character will start being different, and your personality eventually, so how you interact spontaneously, if you speak another language, will be different. It's life. It can be scary at first, but then you will realize you will have two personalities, and then you will kind of find, you know, one personality. Yes, mom, if you're watching, yeah, I read your message, I'm coming. But yeah, you will have one more extensive personality that, of course, if you're speaking Italian, it will interact with Italians in a certain way. But if you're speaking English, you will interact in a different way. The jokes are different, the humor is different, the concepts that you can start thinking about will be different. So yeah, I definitely agree with Parvis where he says that English gives you another personality, another language in general. Okay, we have everything. We can go. Okay, let's go. Now it will switch from Wi-Fi connection to mobile data, and I hope the live will still go on. So let me lock the door. Okay. Yes, I'm coming. It's still sunny and day. There's the daylight. Okay. So I'm going to my mom's house, which is basically 50 meters away, right side. Buonasera. Buonasera. And yeah. Let's go, let's go. Let's buzz. It's me, yes. Okay. There were old fellas in the street. I've seen a couple of them, not all of them. All right. So as I said in the past, when people look at you, they should say hi. So when they look at me, I say hi. When I feel nice. When I don't feel nice, I don't even say hi. Yeah. Oh no, the charger. I need to go home. Devo andare a casa un attimo.
Vabbè.
Ok,
Ti
ciao.
aspettiamo.
Sì, ciao. I forgot the iPhone charger. So let's hope it will stick 2%. Gotta be fast. Gotta be very fast. It's mine. It's beautiful. Okay. Let me go through here. These beautiful people. Let's go. Okay. So let's go upstairs. And let's hope the live will stick around. That it won't disappear. What a strange smell. So let me charge the phone a little bit first. At least a couple of minutes if I'm fast enough. Hello, hello. Okay, charger, you're there. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll leave you here a couple of minutes. I need to go to piss. Okay, I'm gonna leave you here. Yeah, good. Okay. I'm fucking thinking. I'm fucking thinking. Thinking. Okay. When I found myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Okay, I should be able to make the switch. 2%. Yeah, I think I will make so. Somebody's not working. Why? Hmm. 1%. Probably it's gonna close itself. Have to be fucking quick. Probably it's gonna close itself. Let's go. E, e. Unfortunately, the lift is busy, the elevator is busy, so we're wasting time. It's going up, the 5th floor. I'm at the ground floor, trying to call the lift. I'm pushing the button. I hope it's gonna be fast. Okay, it's coming down, but probably I didn't call it, probably there's a person in it. But I gotta go fast. Oh, come on! It's like at the 4th floor, where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I called the lift. Well, if it ends, it ends. Okay. So hot in here. I hope my parents have the air conditioning on. Segni in live e attacca subito che tengo 1%. Speriamo che ce la faccio. Attacchiamo qua. Ce l'abbiamo fatta? Are we still online? Hope so. Okay, need to close the door. What did I do here? Okay. I need to close the door. Okay. And I need to turn the air conditioning on. Now, if there's somebody listening, make yourself heard, leave a comment. We can speak. Okay, let me see here. Live chat. Okay, only Parvis. Okay, it turns the air conditioning on because it's very hot. And I can't use the phone while I'm streaming. Okay, I'll be waiting. So fucking hot. I'm thirsty as well. Sto facendo la live adesso su YouTube, sono in diretta. Se devi dire qualcosa metto il muto. Dimmi, metto il muto? Ha chiuso. All right. So fucking hot. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Polonia, Poland. We just spoke about it. Interesting.
Riempito i tribunali di magistrati devoti al partito e nominato un suo fedelissimo, Zbigniew Ziobro, ministro della giustizia.
Si tratta di un uomo molto ambizioso, è anche procuratore generale e quindi controlla anche la magistratura. Può interferire sulle inchieste dei magistrati e persino sospenderli.
Controllo completo
Su tutto il sistema giudiziario, che è l'inizio di un regime autoritario.
l'attacco ai giudici e all'indipendenza.
Okay. Inception. Okay. Guys, make yourself heard. Fellas, say something. Interact. My fucking hair. Hello.
ospedali per delle semplici infezioni, perché è stato loro negato un aborto che avrebbe potuto salvarle. Il personale medico, la polizia e persino i pubblici ministeri sono terrorizzati dal fare qualsiasi cosa abbia a che fare con l'interruzione di gravidanza.
Il terrore della legge
Questa è
è
diretta
così
in Rai
forte che
3.
i medici non solo non assistono le pazienti, in alcuni casi arrivano a denunciarle. Joanna Parniesca, direttrice di un museo di Cracovia, lo scorso luglio ha deciso di abortire con la pillola, unico modo ancora ammesso in Polonia per interrompere una gravidanza.
Ho chiamato il mio medico, avevo difficoltà a respirare, a volte mi capita. Mi ha chiesto se avevo preso qualche medicina e io, per essere onesta, gli ho detto che 2 settimane prima avevo preso la pillola abortiva.
E cosa è successo poi?
Il medico ha chiamato la polizia che mi ha piombata in casa, mi hanno interrogata, mi hanno portata al pronto soccorso e quando i medici hanno detto agli agenti che non ero in pericolo e che potevano andarsene, si sono rifiutati perché era stato commesso un crimine. Così hanno detto. Poi il medico se n'è andato e gli agenti mi hanno chiesto di spogliarmi e di piegarmi perché dovevano ispezionare le parti intime. Rimanere nuda davanti a loro è stato terribile, come essere violentata. Oggi ho perso la fiducia nel mio paese, non solo per la violenza della polizia, ma per quella di un intero sistema.
È sulle donne che il governo di destra ha sfogato tutta la sua violenza ed è anche grazie alla loro risposta nelle piazze e alle urne che Donald Tusk e la coalizione democratica hanno vinto.
Qui è dove abbiamo preparato la campagna elettorale. È un po' in disordine. E lei è una delle candidate che abbiamo sostenuto.
44 anni, avvocata e attivista, Marta Lempart è stata incarcerata più volte e ha 160 processi in corso perché è da sempre in prima linea per la legalizzazione dell'aborto con la sua ONG Strike Kobiet, lo sciopero delle donne. E per queste elezioni hanno deciso di alzare la posta.
Abbiamo fatto campagna elettorale con lo slogan Vota per l'aborto. Quando abbiamo iniziato la campagna nel 2016, il sostegno per il diritto all'aborto
Di agosto.
Ora andate via prima di fare...
Lando Norris, adesso splende il sole, si è alzato un po' lento,
Incorniciata dalle montagne, attraversata da un fiume e delimitata dal mare, le sue strade e i suoi vicoli sono ricchi di edifici storici e artistici, caffè alla moda e pub vecchietti come li chiamano i dublinesi. Ma la capitale frenetica e affollata convive con paesaggi silenziosi, incontaminati e fiabeschi. Così verdi da aver dato all'Irlanda il soprannome di Isola di Smeraldo. È facile capire perché così tante persone decidano ogni anno di trasferirsi a Dublino. Neanche Francesco Panella ha resistito al suo fascino ed è arrivato nel quartiere di Temple Bar, ma non per rilassarsi in un pub.
Fish and chips, birra scura e tanta musica tradizionale. A Dublino si respira un'aria da paese rilassata ed amichevole. Ci sarà anche qualche buon ristorante italiano? Sono qui per questo.
Francesco si perde per le caratteristiche vie della capitale irlandese, ma ad un certo punto avverte un lamborghino tutto italiano.
Non so dove sono capitato, che c'ho una fame. Oh, qui Bianconis, Bianconis ristorante. Ci stanno anche i prodotti italiani. Kiwi. Mi piace ed ho delle bellissime sensazioni. Speriamo di non rimanere deluso. Allora, buongiorno, buongiorno, ristorante italiano. Italiano. Ok, ristorante italiano. C'è la zuppa del giorno, le bruschette,
Le partite? È cominciate? Di là se lo sto vedendo. Ok. So Parma scored. The match is Parma Milan. Parma 1, Milan 0.
Vediamo il Parma come proprio difende in questa maniera, uno contro uno, va a prendere i riferimenti con una grandissima intensità.
Thank you very much. A dove Antonio?
È andato ad Albano Terme, c'è Fabrizio con la ragazza.
Ah, ok. Ma due patatine mi posso mangiare?
No, assolutamente no. Sono patate bollite stasera. Però ho fatto questo per te e un petto di pollo arrostito e basta. E un po' di poi una fettina di pane?
Un po' di formaggio, un po' di... nemmeno formaggio.
Stasera? No, un po' di pane, poi una fettina di pane. Cosa devi?
Che me ne faccio una fettina di pane senza niente.
Mangiare.
E dammi questa fettina di pane senza niente.
In questo momento Parma più lucido, più sicuro, proprio che se portare queste giocate con l'interscambio con le auto, no, forse non si trovano, mentre il Parma quando ha un possesso palla più sicuro di sé, quindi vediamo proprio l'azione del gol, palla perfetta da parte di Barella, posizione regolare dietro, la palla di Marco.
Tararararara. Sara, non piangere. Un po' di prosciutto non ci potevo mettere.
No, prosciutto no.
Un po' di...
Pure il parmigiano. Fettina di parmigiano.
Che senti, eh? No, non l'ho tolto il microfono.
Come nelle partite precedenti vanno fermati, composti sui gol del contro. Esattamente, la scelta di Fonseca è quella di muovere palla, perché da lì puoi creare situazioni molto interessanti, proprio perché lasciando un incontro di
Beh, tolgo il microfono.
ne porta solo 5 dentro a saltare. Va Fernandez, stretto sul primo. Una somma, altro corner. Cristiano avesse già provato qualcosa per queste situazioni, ma non gli torna invece qualcosa nel posizionamento del palla, che è leggermente diverso rispetto a quello contro Fiorentino. Fernandez verso la porta, non c'è non c'è anche Cettati, tecnica rimessa dal fondo, Fernandez, la possesso palla.
Thank you very much.
Rischi di Fonseca di chiamare in posizione i giocatori, adesso Milan prova ad essere
Bread and cheese.
momento giusto, la palla fuori. È preciso in questa circostanza qui, però questa sono le idee della giocata. L'Autocica arriva con un tempo prima rispetto agli avversari in quelle zone di campo, il centrocampista non ci arriva, anche per il difensore lontano, lui può iniziare a comunque a impastire delle manovre il Milan in questi movimenti. Pronto con le mani da dentro. Uomini Haila alle sue spalle, Gogni, la mette giù. Viene fermato subito da Calabria. Pavlovic, comincia da Magnon. Pavlovic. La pressione di Giuseppe. Turner. Magnon. La palla lunga.